Hello, this is Robert Guillaume. Thank you for joining me on Your Money, Manage It. I will be discussing principles that will empower you to manage your finances made easy. Sadly, in 2022, millions of Americans are struggling on a daily basis to manage their personal finances. It's difficult to make financial ends meet for many individuals and many families simply to pay for basic necessities or to have any money left over from a paycheck after paying bills and meeting the extremely high cost of living in America today. You are not alone. As I mentioned, millions of individuals and families are in a similar financial position, just trying to manage their personal finances. And there are no criteria. It's not a matter of gender or race or your educational background or even your career position. Families are struggling. What are some of the reasons and causes for these financial difficulties? Well, some of these reasons are very obvious, especially when we've come out of a COVID year in 2020. Families faced income loss due to job layoffs or a loss of a job. In some cases, there was a loss of a second income. And as we mentioned, the effects of the pandemic hit America hard. There was also the fact of illness and the high cost of medical treatment today, high cost of pharmaceuticals. And currently, America is facing the highest inflationary rate in over 40 years. Currently, that rate has fluctuated between 8.5 and 9.5%. And that is reflected in our high cost of goods and services that we see every day. The high cost of basic necessities, such as food and gasoline, puts a strain on our take-home incomes. Personal note, I just opened up my cell phone bill just 2 nights ago, and it had jumped an additional $12 out of nowhere. No change of plan, nothing. And when I called and checked on that increase, I was simply told, oh, the plan you have has increased nationwide. Another case of how inflation and what is happening in America is affecting all of us. Rising interest rates are affecting individuals at this time as well. The feds have raised the interest rate. It now stands at an APR of about 5.5%. This is reflected in rising mortgage costs. And for individuals who are renting, they're finding their rent costs are going up. Financial difficulties can also be incurred through actions such as a divorce or being on simply a fixed income where there is no opportunity for your income to fluctuate in an upward pattern. You're on fixed income, as many retired people are. However, there's one other element as to why individuals struggle when managing their personal finances. And this element is simply because they do not understand or they do not apply basic principles of personal finance management to their finances. In 2022, Americans have over $1 trillion in credit card debt. Americans have over $2.2 trillion in non-revolving debt and over $1 trillion in automobile loans. Not to mention that over $1 trillion in loan debt is found in the student loan category. Even our nation currently is $123 trillion in national debt. It is important when seeking to manage your personal finances that you understand and apply basic financial principles that will help you. Knowing these principles, such as how to apply a personal financial budget and what are the things that affect my credit rating, are valuable tools in managing your finances. We will address these principles in future episodes. Thank you for joining me on Your Money, Manage It. My book, How to Manage Personal Finances Made Easy and Avoiding the College Debt Trap, can be found on Amazon and the Bookshop. I will also include the link in the description of this episode. Find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and join me again next Monday. Thank you for listening.